with that, let's jump into the patch notes. Frank, I hate to say this, but tell me more about what Activision fucked up this week.
Yes, Activision Blizzard. I fucking hate talking about Activision Blizzard at this point, but this is definitely some big news that's happened this week. Warning for anybody who is sensitive to topics of rape and there's another thing in here. All death threats.
Yeah.
They will be mentioned with this. But on that note, this first article comes from NMEs. I don't know what NME stands for. Just like I said, usually I just grab the title mostly for anything. Enemies Andy Brown. Activision CEO Bobby Kotick allegedly knew about sexual misconduct for years. So guys, there's going to be
Musical Express.
I don't maybe
British.
I don't
apparently.
Maybe
I googled it. I'm telling you.
It is.
Sure.
It is.
But anyway, somehow, guys, this Activision Blizzard situation is getting worse and worse by basically the week at this point. Seems like every week there's a new fucking thing about it. Yeah,
it's getting worse by the day.
This week, the Wall Street Journal alleges in a report that in 2018, the CEO of Activision Blizzard, Bobby Kotick, was informed via email that a female employee was pressured and given too much alcohol by a male supervisor within the office and work events and raped in 2016 and 2017. The victim settled out of court with Activision Blizzard, but Kotick did not share this information with his board of directors about the alleged rape or the court case, thus reportedly knowing about absolutely disgusting shit happening in the background of this company as long as 2018 and quite possibly further than that. I'm sure you guys have seen this week. A lot of people, on Twitter just saying fuck Bobby Kotick. I wish he would say a little bit more than that, but that's just how it is. He's done a lot of shit, and he's got a little bit of a golden, even if they kind of fire him and stuff like that. But I'm gonna go through kind of like report after report because this is like kind of an ongoing story. There's more stuff that's happening. There's probably even more stuff that's happened between when I wrote this to when I'm talking about it right now. But we're gonna go through some of the bullet points here. On top of the whole court case out of court settling that was going on and not speaking about it to his board of directors, Kotick told a female assistant in 2006 that he would have her killed. I can't remember in the article what the exact reason for this was. If anybody remembers that, please.
I don't remember what the reason was, but I remember it was in a voicemail.
Yeah, it was in a voicemail that he told his female assistant that he would have her killed. Someone out there will probably say, well, he was probably joking, because I'll tell Mario I'll have him killed every again. It's a little bit different when you're the CEO of a fucking mega corporation and actually have the money and the resources to kill somebody and probably get away with it. Especially with the amount of lawyers and stuff like that, you can probably get involved. It's a very different threat from somebody of that kind of power and stature than just joking between two friends. There was another report that Kotick personally intervened when Treyarch studio co-head Dan Bunting was getting fired after sexual harassment accusations in 2017. Like I said in the previous thing, he might have known about sexual harassment suits way farther than 2018. There was times apparently in 2017 where he stepped in and just kind of wiped the floor with what was going on. If you remember, I believe last week we talked about this, which was Jen O'Neill, or it might be the week before. Jen O'Neill stepped down from Blizzard after only being
it was last week.
On the was the co-head for 3 months. So she recently came out and said that she was sexually harassed earlier in her career, stating she was offered lower pay than her peer Mikey Barra, and says she's been tokenized, marginalized, and discriminated against. So that's it for the main reports. Everything else is just kind of the aftermath of what's happening recently.
I just googled Bobby Kotick because I realized I had no idea what he looked like, and he has a striking resemblance to Timothy Hutton, who also not a great person.
I was going to say very much in line with anyone who looks like a Weinstein.
I was literally about to say he looks just like Weinstein. God damn it!
He's very in love, like old white dudes in power that are too red in the face and like clearly.
Let me tell you something. Old white dude, looks like Santa, but wears a fucking like North Face vest. Usually has a flannel shirt on in some way, the little flannel print. You know what I'm talking about?
Yes.
But
Don't
not in the flannel colors.
Single one of them.
Yeah.
No.
Balding.
Yeah.
Not attractively overweight. They look like they fucking hang out in like creepy bars across the country if they didn't have money. No, they all have the same look. If you see somebody who looks like that, walk away immediately. They're probably gonna do some crazy, creepy shit.
Oh god. Here, I have an image for you. Oh no, it's too small.
Oh god.
Show
the image.
It's too small.
Okay.
It's too small.
Damn. Okay, I'll let you find that image while I read the rest of this. So, Kotick recently got an enormous salary decrease of 99.9%, leaving him with the minimum salary of $65,000. Oh my god, look at this man. See,
Gross.
look at it. That's the mark of the beast right there.
Oh. Sorry.
But yeah, oh god. Sorry if you look like that, but
I want to say sorry if you look like that, but everybody I've ever heard of or met who looks like that has been a shitty person. So like, also not sorry.
It was a shitty view of it, but this is accurate.
Yeah, but he's received a 99.9% of a salary decrease, leaving him in the minimum salary of $65,000 in his state. However, being replaced at Activision Blizzard will leave him with a hefty golden umbrella of at least $250,000 plus, not just $250K. If Activision Blizzard, okay, you're not even listening then.
Sorry. I'm sorry. I said the switch of a baby. My bad. Sorry.
Jesus Christ.
Yes.
I will repeat that one more time.
One more time, please.
Kotick recently got an enormous salary of 99.9%, leaving with the minimum salary of $65,000 in this. However, if being replaced by Activision Blizzard will leave him with a pretty hefty golden umbrella of at least $250,000 plus of separation. I think that's what they call it, separation or something. There's a word for it.
Why do I think it's going to be more than that?
Severance. There you go. Severance.
There you go.
On top of this whole thing that's kind of going on, Microsoft's Phil Spencer recently talked about how they were reevaluating partnerships with Activision Blizzard. We're going to talk about this because this is big. And with Sony's Jim Ryan also sharing the same sentiment. So this is the kind of action I was kind of hoping for with companies to start doing. If a company is doing very shitty things, and I'm looking at you also, if a company is doing shitty things that is happening within the company that is keeping the people from being happy and making good games for the consumers that are there and having to worry about their own lives when they're within the workspace, something has to be done. And I've always said that, making a Twitter post to something about it is not getting something done. I'm sorry. I understand people want to. It's performative.
Action.
Yeah. I don't give a shit that you hate Bobby Kotick. Everybody hates Bobby Kotick. That's why I didn't make a fucking post about it, because
I
it's
hope
obvious.
You hate Bobby Kotick.
I hope you hate Bobby Kotick. I don't need a Twitter post being made for you to clarify that for me. In fact, the only thing I really want to see is action being done. Like, signing petitions, stuff like that, which is constantly going on within Activision Blizzard even currently today. But it's something bigger when a actual company head like Phil Spencer and Jim Ryan come out and say, you know what, we're going to hit... Because honestly, nothing's going to change. Nothing's going to change within these months until something like this happens. And the only way to hit a company and get a company to change and start firing the upper management that is causing these issues and start making actual change that's not just some marketing ploy by Activision Blizzard, just trying to make it seem like, oh, we're finally seeing the winds of change. Bullshit. Obviously you haven't in the last 3 times these allegations have been coming up.
Nothing's gonna change until they take a monetary hit.
Yeah, and nothing's gonna change until you start hitting them where it hurts, and that's money. These companies do not care about anything until you start hurting their money. And once Phil Spencer and Jim Ryan are coming out saying, you know what, we're evaluating a partnership with Activision Blizzard, that's a big fucking hit. You're losing the support of both Xbox and PlayStation. I will 100% admit, Call of Duty and stuff like that, not as popular on PC and everything like that as it is on Xbox and PlayStation, right? You take a hit off of PlayStation and Xbox, you're fucked. You're proper fucked, and they're gonna learn
about this for one reason. And it's why did it take this long for them to start reevaluating?
I agree.
We've known about these for years. It's been building and building, right? It's become more of a thing this year, but we've heard these reports for years. And why is it just now that Phil Spencer's saying something? Like, it's great he's saying something. I'm really happy about that. I'm glad that they're taking action to evaluate their relationship with Activision Blizzard. What took so damn long? Seriously.
Yeah. No, I agree. And I think we had this conversation about OBS and stuff like that earlier. It's just like, speak up. Stop waiting for other people to speak up for you before you start saying something. Be the one to actually start speaking up.
Here's my active reason why, and I don't like this reason, is earlier Call of Duty, when it was a partnership with a brand, specifically a Xbox or PlayStation, it was definitely probably a system seller, money generator, any of these things that are going to propel you forward. In the last few years, Call of Duty has not been the most. It is sold 100, like millions of copies. Don't get me wrong, but it's to me never been
copies,
like
it's no longer
declining.
selling consoles.
Yes,
yeah, it's Mario's right, 100%. If you've looked up the statistics, which I have, Call of Duty has been on the decline ever since Modern Warfare was a big jump back up. But ever since Modern Warfare,
the last Call of Duty, Modern Warfare, was the best-selling Call of Duty that they've ever had.
Yep. And when you see something of that quality and then clear,
but there's only been one release after that.
Two
right?
games. Cold War and this
Vanguard.
one.
And Cold War was already kind of a step down.
Cold War's already a step down. Vanguard was not even showcased on any of their platforms as hey, it's our exclusive thing.
Yeah, Vanguard is taking a big hit as well. They're still selling gangbusters. Keep that in mind. We're not saying that those games aren't selling probably millions, tens of millions of units, but there's definitely a clear decline as to people dropping off of the series for numerous reasons that we're not going to get into because it has nothing to really do with.
Yeah.
A lot of it does have to do with Activision Blizzard, but a lot of it is a lot of gameplay reasons and stuff like that too. So that's why we're not going to get into that. But yeah, no, I agree with Sly there. I think companies should do that, and I also agree with Mario because there was definitely some backroom talk of just like, well, if we talk about it now and we reevaluate our decisions now, maybe Vanguard's not going to make us any money. You know what I mean? Like I can see both sides there. It's a shitty way of thinking about it, but we're also talking about multi-millions of dollars, and when money's involved, people make some really dumb choices as we've seen. But on that note, with Phil Spencer and everything like that, Activision Blizzard board of directors are also calling for Bobby Kotick to step down as his role as CEO. Since then, Activision Blizzard employees have started a petition with over 1,200 signatures demanding Kotick step down as CEO. In the wake of that, Activision Blizzard shares have dropped another 6%. Bobby Kotick reports to all these reports that it paints an inaccurate and misleading view of our company and of me personally and my leadership. Go fuck yourself. And of course, this is actually today when I was actually reading, literally as soon as I finished, an article came up about Girls Who Code, a nonprofit organization who works to increase the number of women working in computer fields, has cut partnerships with Activision Blizzard following reports. That's it for at least the saga that's going on right now with that. Again, if I missed anything, it's probably because it's after that or it's just very brand new since I stopped this at 3:00. So I'm sorry if I missed anything, but we'll probably talk about it next week.
Shout out to Girls Who Code, who is a great organization. They are doing a lot of work in STEM spaces, especially computer science, working to promote minority genders and especially Black women in these spaces.
They had a very fantastic appearance on Mystic Quest, which was all about them visiting the studio for Mystic Quest to visit and see all the actual female coders and to the person who's also in charge. And none of them were in the office at the time. And that was the joke, that it was just nothing but white men everywhere, which was really funny. So I'm happy hilarious that they at least, they're making acknowledgement and being a part of the industry to make change. So fantastic.
Yeah. And I know I'm at least at this point, if I'm sick of it, I can almost guarantee that you guys are 100% sick of hearing about Activision Blizzard. But we are 100% seeing something pretty unique here, is that a company that was probably the biggest company I don't even want to say probably. I think they are 100%. That company was the absolute giant of the gaming industry. And, you know, with games like Call of Duty and World of Warcraft, Overwatch and Diablo, and, you know, whatever I guess Activision makes anymore because they stopped making games other than Call of Duty anyway.
Yeah.
Games like Spyro, I guess. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Crash Bandicoot.
Crash Bandicoot, you know what I mean?
Tony Hawk.
It's insane to kind of see how quick you can start getting dumbed down as a company to the point where like they don't have any more releases coming out this year. In fact, if that report that last week was correct, we're not going to see anything from Activision Blizzard other than maybe Call of Duty at this point. I even wonder if that's probably even going to get delayed next year. We're going to see that. We're not going to see anything probably till 2022. And that's if Activision Blizzard survives all this by 2022. Because like I said, it's like Harv said, actually, it's daily at this point that we're learning more and more about these shady business practices that is happening behind the doors of Activision Blizzard.
Yeah, only time will tell on this sad story, obviously.
Yeah, fire this fucking dude. This guy. There's no way this guy is that important to this company that you can't fire him, because the games have been shit anyway. Sorry to break it to you guys.
I would rather he resigned so he doesn't get that fat severance. But
yeah,
you know what can
I wonder if there's a clause in there that you can break someone's golden umbrella.
I mean,
I'm not a lawyer.
His 250,000 really doesn't mean anything. He's a billion. He's
already a billionaire. Yeah, he's already like really.
Put him in jail.
Since Everett's get going, he can take it. He not can take it. It doesn't matter. He's a millionaire anyways.
Keep it 55th Street. That guy is fucking rich up the ass, dude. It's crazy.
Yeah. On that note, do you have some tidbits here before we leave you guys this week? Wow, we've only been recording hour 27.
Oh, it's gonna be our shortest episode, but I do have a funny excitement for Warner Brothers I want to talk about with you. So go ahead and bring that up.
Okay.
I was wondering what that link was.
Yeah. I was looking at that there.
Yeah,
so here's the tidbits for this week that I found pretty interesting. I haven't been able to really kind of look at the news that much this week, so maybe I missed some cool tidbits. But one of the biggest news, obviously, this week was Halo releasing, but we talked about that. So,
yeah.
Here's one of our tidbits here from GameSpot's Jason Finelli. Warner Brothers Games reveals Multiversus, makes Ultra Instinct Shaggy real.
Yeah,
I love it when companies are in on the meme.
I saw this. I
watched the presentation.
The gameplay. Yeah, I saw the gameplay reveal for this and stuff like that. I see what they're trying to do. Like it seems like it's really, really cool. I don't think it's gonna hit the mark, but I think it's cool what they're going with this.
They opened the door. They opened Pandora's box with this, and I'm kind of really interested in it. And I hope it's one of those games that just keeps growing, and then eventually it gets bigger, right?
The problem with this, the problem that I have with this game, the gameplay has to be good, and the gameplay has to be like Smash Brothers. It legit needs to be Smash Brothers. If this game isn't like Smash Brothers, it's gonna be like what's that?
It's gonna be a one and done.
It's gonna be what's that free game that Ubisoft has?
Brawlhalla.
That's kind of like this. It's gonna be Brawlhalla all over again.
Yeah.
I mean, Brawlhalla is successful in its own right, but it's a way smaller instance for sure. And
I'm with Harv on this. If it doesn't have tight Smash Bros like gameplay, people obviously are gonna clamor about it its first week, but it's gonna die fucking quick.
No, of course, but
like every other free to play.
I'm hoping
game that has come out like this.
No, totally, but I'm hoping that there is some instances in this where some of the more crazy characters that allow to come up, and this is why I want to have a fun little segment here. So to break it down to the audience here, it is basically a Smash Brothers like fighting game. There's an emphasis on 2v2, but they do say that it is a free for all one too, so that's totally awesome. It is multiverse in the Warner Brothers catalog, and some of the characters that they showcase were obviously some of your DC heroes like Batman, Superman, Wonder Woman, and Harley Quinn, but they also had like Finn and Jake from Adventure Time. They had Arya Stark from Game of Thrones. They have there's already rumors that it's going to have LeBron James from Looney Tunes. It's going to have
Oh no.
Well, no, but here's the thing though. This opens up Pandora's box in such a fun way that I'm very excited. So I provided a link in here for our little group here. I'm going to go ahead and copy it, put it in the chat here too.
Let's look at this.
So this is a category list of every property that Warner Brothers owns
Mad Max
that could be in this game. So some other cool stuff of obviously that they have is they have the original voice actors coming back and doing voices and emotes for the characters. So Matthew Lillard is back as Shaggy. You have Kevin Conroy is back as Batman. You have Arya Stark is playing Arya Stark. I'm excited because this means
what's the actor name there?
What, Maisie Williams?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Sorry, Arya Stark is playing Arya Stark.
Arya Stark playing Arya Stark.
But I love that you can have crazy ass mix-ups and fights that this entire Warner Brothers can do. So it's essentially Space Jam, the video game, and some of the levels were cool because I saw the Batcave one. I saw a bunch of other stuff. So I'm excited for them to go crazy. They own the Matrix, so you could have Neo up in this bitch. You could have
I want
Dolphin Tail.
I want Lord of the Rings versus Happy Feet.
Oh, Gandalf is in the game. Gandalf is in the game. Happy Feet is here.
Yeah. This is the thing. Like,
what mix-ups do you want?
This is the thing. I guess it's like, this is just a sign of the times. I guess like it's more of just like, let's just have the most wildest crossover we possibly get. Throw as much characters as we can and hope the best for our game. I'm still gonna agree with Harv here on this. Like, even though this is fucking cool, and I would love to see Dolphin Tail fight Scooby Doo.
Scooby Doo, Shaggy's in it at least. Yeah.
If the gameplay isn't there, then none of this is really gonna.
Well, we'll see when it comes out for free for sure. But still, like they have the Police Academy people. You can bring in National Lampoon's Vacation. They have Sopranos, which of course everyone was tweeting out. Please bring Tony Soprano in this game.
Fucking put Paulie in.
Put Paulie Walnuts in it. That'd be fucking fantastic.
Dude, throw I'm trying to think of some fucking weird Sopranos characters.
Commentary.
Yeah. Oh my god. Yes.
Put Ralphie in. You know Ralphie got a mean hook.
Oh, 100%. Put Richie in. Richie
Aprile? Oh,
yeah.
Put fucking Richie Aprile in.
But like they own so many things. All the Hanna-Barbera characters can show up here. Dirty Harry.
Blade Runner, technically.
Blade Runner is part of that as well.
Barbershop? That's easy.
Put Barbershop in there. Why not? Mortal Kombat. They could put Mortal Kombat characters in there. They actually have Shaggy is wearing and costume changes. So they can do alternate costumes for characters too. So that means that, for instance, in here, Shaggy has a Bruce Lee outfit from one of his movies. And
I think that's the movie where he quote unquote goes Ultra Instinct.
So there you go. And then Monsterverse to put Godzilla up in this bitch.
Yeah. No, this is a really cool idea.
What do you want?
Yeah, what do you want?
I mean, Flintstones versus fucking Lord of the Rings would be amazing. No, let's put I love Flintstones. Flintstones is like one of my favorite franchises.
Imagine fucking Fred Flintstone getting goddamn speared by a scorpion from Mortal Kombat.
Dude, Freakazoid could be in this fucking game.
Yeah, really cool. I really like the idea of this big crossover. It just has to have good gameplay, and I don't feel like who's working on this game. What's the studio?
Let's take a look real quick.
WB Games, is that not?
And there's another one. Let's see, Versus. Taking a look, audience.
As we're riffing.
From the gameplay that I saw, it does not look. Like, it just doesn't look has that kind of polish to it. But again, they're doing playtesting soon, I think. It's coming up. Yeah.
Just as Warner Bros.
Play first games.
I honestly don't expect that much out of the gameplay of this. So, like, if it's great, it'll be a great surprise. You know,
I can see us like just say, let's just mess around on stream and then let's play some of the goofiest characters.
Fine.
Yeah,
you know,
I don't think it's gonna be bad, but I don't think it's gonna be great.
And am I asking for the most revolutionary thing in the world? No.
I feel like games like this do tend to just be kind of like one and done weekly kind of things. And sometimes that's all a game has to be. You know what I mean? You can just be like a 1 week type of deal and then come back to it every few sort of months that not
everything has to be a series.
Yeah. Not everything has to be
maybe Pennywise in this game. Whoa.
Jesus Christ.
I mean, I'll probably play it. I mean, the one pipe dream
Pennywise
that I have
versus the chick from Dolphin Tale.
There you go.
Yeah, the one pipe dream I have for us to do as Pip as a group is, and the reason why we can't do it is just because it's just too expensive to do. And I wouldn't want us to spend money on this game at all, so we have to get it for free. Is a WWE match in one of their games.
That's fun.
That would be really fun to do, but I'm not spending $60 on a WWE game.
They're like $10 now. They're like $10.
Yeah.
We can buy an old one. That's fine.
We could get an old one.
I would love to fuck around with the character creator, make our own characters, and then just duke it out in the ring.
Somebody drop that down in the channel so we remember it later.
Yes.
Yeah, I think it would be really funny to do. I remember.
Wait, is that on Game Pass? I'll look it up later.
If it's on Game Pass, then easy to.
All right.
Yeah,
I'll download it on Game Pass.
I'll look it up later. But yeah, that was my fun idea of talking about all the different possible. I mean, you have a Cinderella story, so there you go, Slime.
That's not the movie I love.
I wonder how hard in the
clarify. It's a different movie.
Got it.
I wonder how hard in the paint they would go with some of these. Like Mad Max, 100% is going to be on there.
Dude,
there's no way they're not going to use Mad Max. I don't know. They're going to use Merry Melody. We're definitely going to see some Lord of the Rings characters, obviously. Cats and dogs, probably not. Definitely not using any of the National Lampoons unless you're going to.
Well, what they should do, honestly, what they should do is like if you're not going to add them in the game, use them as assist trophies, like assist something or other, right? So they can.
Oh yeah, just Stifler in the back fucking a pie.
Wiswald just comes out of nowhere.
Yeah, exactly.
Someone just having sex with a pie in the background.
Like this could be a. All they have to do, literally all they have to do is riff off of what Smash Brothers has done.
The Conjuring.
And dude, all you have to do is like you get like these little balls that you use, and it's just like a WB ball, and you just throw it, and it's just like a random WB fucking thing.
Yeah, fucking Johnny Quest comes out of nowhere.
Yeah, exactly.
Like WB, you're already fucking ripping off Nintendo.
Awesome.
Just go full ham.
Like
just rip off everything.
This could be huge. Like I hate shitting on it. Like I really do because I think it could be awesome. It just sucks that the gameplay just doesn't look great.
Yeah,
and I wish
shit
that
on
like
it too, but I really
wish that like they would take that into consideration and just be like, do what there is a competitor that everybody fucking loves that is doing it fucking amazingly. Just take their formula, throw your IP in there. You like imagine like because like I've seen some of the costumes. I've seen the Superman costume, like the something I forgot. It's like an undead version of Superman.
Throw some footage up if you can, Mario.
Oh no, that was oh my god,
something
Bizarro.
Yeah, Bizarro's like that looks awesome. That looks great.
Yeah. Here, I'll put it
right. Also, the other thing that kind of scared me is a free to play game, so those are going to cost money. Obviously, those skins.
Yeah,
they're going to cost like $5-10 probably. So
I will mention visually, this game doesn't look bad.
It looks like Brawlhalla. To me, it looks like Brawlhalla.
Visually, I think it nails the style of each of its characters. They're obviously taking some creative liberties with some of them, but I think they all look pretty good.
There you go. Yeah.
Yeah, it's not bad, for sure.
Yeah, no, I'm kind of excited to give it a shot. I already signed up for the beta, so if I have access to this,
they have dates on that?
No, there's no dates currently of it. But yeah, again, I just love the fact that this could be. So they could have easily just done like, oh, we're just gonna do what was it, a Cartoon Network fighter? But they're like, no, we're gonna go the extra step and go deeper within our IP and really explore certain things. Like the Arya Stark one blows me away. The fact that
is cool. That is cool.
That completely opens the door to Tony Soprano and some other things. And then I don't know if you just saw. Go ahead.
I would love just a whole ass Cartoon Network.
They had
one.
We used to have one back in the day.
They had one in the last generation, but it like. So like I want to pause here and like see also these cool little details like
Multiversus.
It might have just happened.
Okay. Well, we're back.
There you go.
We'll make the proper edit there. There you go.
Yeah.
I don't know what happened. I don't know what we talked about. If you missed it in the thing, we have fired Mario.
Yes.
We're no longer friends. I told him I hate the Goonies. He said
the Goonies could be in the game. Oh my god.
And on that note,
and on that crisis, what's our last tidbit for the week, Frank?
just in case, actually, if it cut off before the last tidbit, Loop Hero is coming to Switch on December 7th. We're all excited. Play it during Final Fantasy. Blah blah blah. Last tidbit this week is Saints Row is getting delayed to August. This comes from the gamers. Sam Watanuki.
The gamers. TM.
The gamer.
The gamers.
He is the gamer. No. Yeah. No. Saints Row got delayed to August. I don't. I personally don't even think. I wonder if this is really just because people really were not liking the gameplay of Saints Row, and they just maybe were time to make it more like what people are expecting a Saints Row game to be. But at the same time, I wonder if they just saw Elden Ring and said, "You know what? Fuck this. let's move."
Honestly, I would not be surprised
because this is like right on. This happened like almost right after Elden Ring, like its actual like tech demo and stuff like that. And then now I feel like we're gonna see a lot of these games that were happening in February just going. Yeah, we're gonna move the fuck out of the way for a little bit. We're gonna see us halfway through the year. But obviously the date itself doesn't scream that to me as well. August is pretty far out there, even if you're trying to make it a marketing ploy to actually make some money while your game comes out. I do hope, as somebody who loves the Saints Row franchise, even though I talk shit about 3, 4, and was there a 5? I don't remember. There's so many fucking games in that series.
No, there wasn't.
There's technically Gat Out of Hell was half sequel, something like whatever. Agents of Mayhem, technically, I guess is point. Hope not, but anyway, I really do like those games, and I do like the characters, and I don't. If I talk shit about your new game, it's because I love those characters, and I want to see those characters be the forefront of the game, not some random college fucking kids who look like they came out of Watch Dogs 2. So I hope that they've saw the critiques and said, you know what, we're gonna pull a Halo Infinite, and we're gonna make it better. And
that's not gonna happen. The game is done. That's not gonna
happen. And then there's Mario, who's probably correct here, because I got a feeling it's still gonna be, when we see it in August, a fucking shit heap. But you know what? I have hope.
The game's gonna be fine.
Stop fucking with my franchises, guys.
They're not.
These are my favorite franchises.
Have you realized these franchises are not for you anymore? For the next generation.
Oh my god, I hate it. I hate it.
They're for the kids.
Fuck them kids, bro. Stop touching my friend. I swear to God, if they do this bullshit to Metal Gear when it comes out, I'm gonna be so mad. If Splinter Cell gets us some fucking weird, dumb, like cyber fucking punky looking neon look that every game is fucking doing these days, then I'm gonna be actually mad.
What's the main character's name in Splinter Cell?
Sam Fisher.
You're gonna see
Anne
Sam
Grimm's
Fisher.
Daughter. William Redding.
You're gonna see Sam Fisher doing the floss in the next game. Okay.
Oh my god! You know what? I would fucking. I would actually be mad.
An old meme.
I would no, but that's the thing.
Bringing it back.
These companies are written by people who think that's still fucking relevant these days. So yeah, no. Yeah, I want to say Harv is wrong, but at this point, you're probably right. There's gonna be a fucking Splinter Cell Battle Royale where Sam Fisher is doing the fuck.
Well, there you go.
But that's my, yeah. But that's my rant. Stop fucking with video games. Like people liked them for a reason when they came out. I don't know what the market you're trying to market for, but changing it is not going to make anybody happy. To be fair,
Frank, they went to fucking space aliens and superpowers in the 4th game. Where else could they go?
Look,
and then to hell.
Like I say, okay. They dropped off a little bit after Saints Row 3 because those games just go to a different area. Saints Row 2 is still widely regarded as one of the best games in the series because it blended the jokiness of that what people loved in Saints Row 3, but they still kept the kind of groundedness when they had to in that games like Grand Theft Auto were doing as well, which made it so uniquely interesting. And then they just said, fuck it, we're just going to go National Lampoon's XXIV XXI, and then we're going to just make it that game. Nothing but edge and nothing but jokes. Jokes every 3 seconds, and none of them really land.
No.
On that note, thank you for listening to Point in Progress,
yes.
the podcast where we are grumpy old men and yell about hating kids.
Yeah, fuck them kids. I'm 25. These kids are fucked.
This has been episode 34. Of course, we are your one-stop shop for news, recommendations, spicy takes, all that good stuff. Thank you for listening. Of course, you can find Point in Progress everywhere on the internet at Point in Progress. You can find our spin-off shows, of course, Fantasy in Progress, MC University, 15 and 15. Did I miss anything? What else?
That's it. You got it. You nailed it.
Cool.
Nailed it.
Check out all of our other Point in Progress stuff. And of course, the Point in Progress podcast that you're currently listening to on YouTube, on all audio platforms, wherever you get your pods cast. Thank you so much for hanging out with us this evening. With that, before we head off, let the people know where you can find them. I'm going to start with Harv because he's giving me enthusiastic thumbs up, so he gets to go first. Thumbs down do not get you out of this.
You can find me over on Twitch, Beard of the Hair, pretty much everywhere. Twitch, Twitter, except YouTube. It's Beard of the Hair Gaming. Over there, I started a new news show over there that I release every week. It's about like 4 to 8, like it's 4 to 10 minutes usually. So nothing crazy. It's nothing like this, where we sit for like an hour and a half or 2 hours. So it's just me kind of going over what happened in that week. Other than that, I got some videos coming up that are like introspectives to Final Fantasy, which I'm really excited to do. But that's where you can find me. I'm putting up a Christmas tree after this.
Cheers to that, indeed. Frank, where can people find you on the internet?
You can find me at Twitter at Cushrow18 when I talk shit about video games. I hate video games.
And kids.
Yeah,
and kids. Seriously, I hate both of those things. I'm becoming an old man, apparently. I'm 25 years old, and I feel like I'm 40 at this point because of the way the world is changing.
27 years old. I have no prospects. Sorry, I had to throw at least one Pride and Prejudice reference in an episode.
Oh, that's why I didn't understand it. Okay. You can find...
too much of a man to read Jane Austen over here.
Basically. You can find me at Twitch at Cushrow18, where I play Final Fantasy with the lovely Zeranix and the lovely Beard and Hair. Zeranix, if you don't recall the beginning of the episode, we lost to the great Jif Peanut Butter Bomb of Nova Scotia.
Peanut butter bomb.
Gotta put it out.
All the homes were engulfed in chunky peanut butter.
Oh,
the mortality rate is pretty high, and miss her dear. But on that note, shout out
to Jif Peanut Butter.
Yeah, shout out to Jif Peanut Butter and not Zeranix.
Shout out to Gif Peanut Butter.
Shout out to Sun Butter.
Oh,
I don't know. I've never had sun butter.
So,
that shit looks
shout out to Peter
bro.
Pan.
Let me tell you something. I stocked a shelf this week with some of that sun butter. It looked like a fucking baby threw up in a jar.
Delicious.
All right. On that note, Mario, where can people find you on the internet?
You can find me on TikTok at francis.borges. That is BOURGEOIS. I, of course, have a train TikTok where I just do train stuff. I'm serious. Go. This is my favorite TikTok. Is this man?
Oh, the dude that goes on trains.
Yes, he just loves trains.
Yeah, he loves trains.
He's just so in love with trains. It's my favorite. He's the adorable British man with the very British accent, and I can't do it properly. That was real bad. That was real bad.
That went from slightly British, and then you went into the
Harv,
fucking Russian dude.
Can you show us
Rocky
an actual British accent?
Yes. Can you give us a British accent? Here, hold on.
Yeah, actually.
Do I just talk normally?
You've been today, hoping to see some Pendolinos bank around the corner at 125 miles an hour.
Yeah, this guy. I love this guy. He's the best.
Yeah.
Look at him. He's so happy. He's got a GoPro that he wears. I love it. He just looks at trains and asks for them to honk. That's all it is. He has thousands of videos. He was also in a nightclub recently.
All you're gonna plug.
That's all I'm gonna plug. Not even plugging me today. Just wanted to plug a guy with trains. I've been wanting to talk about him for weeks.
Fair enough. Of course, you can find our fifth co-founder, Fiona MacKinnon, at Zeranix, pretty much everywhere on the internet.
Oh, you said her full name.
What? I said it. If I say her last name, I have to say her full first name. It does. You can't say Fee MacKinnon. That sounds weird. Anyways, you can find me everywhere on the internet at SlycloneMC. I finally hit 1K on TikTok, so that's very exciting. 1010. So there's a video of me singing on TikTok. If for some reason you want to curse your ears with that, I did post it because I promised I would. And so,
I'm at 65, guys. Let's go.
What are you talking? Are you playing Halo?
What?
I thought you were level 65 in Halo.
No.
TikTok
barely
followers.
level 12.
Jesus. And with that, thank you again so much for hanging out with us on this lovely Friday evening for us, and happy time zone wherever you're checking this out later on the internet. Wow, what a nebulous concept. And with that, progress has been made. Shout out to not the Lakers because they lost.
Yeah, fuck the Lakers. Good job, Celtics. Also, shout out to Macaulay Culkin.
Shout out to Macaulay Culkin. Yeah, why not?
Yeah, dude, you're doing good. Actually, you know what? Actually, hold on. I rescind that really quick.
Wait, why?
Shout out to Brendan Fraser.
Okay, both of them. All right,
Yeah,
both of
actually, shout out to both.
Why not?
Fuck it.
Why not both?
You can only get blessed once on this podcast, okay? I wanted to maybe save Macaulay Culkin for later, but I guess if we want to double bless this week, we get double blessed.
Double
shout
blessed.
out